Good morning, you guys. I'm just gonna do a little video. I figured I'd do a little update on what's going on with the internet situation again. I don't really know that much, but I heard that there's 500 people yesterday still without power here in Letcher County ever since the storms that happened on Friday night. So I don't know if they got how many more they got fixed last night or not. Today's Sunday, so I don't really have a clue, to be honest. But as far as my area goes, like this road and all my neighbors and stuff, everybody around here has internet except for me. So I've been using a hotspot and it's sucking up all the data, so I don't get to use it that often. And even like me posting a short video right now, it's just doing that little rotating symbol where it's circling around like it's loading, trying to load and stuff. And it's taking too long to post anything. Even on like a short video, it's taking hours. It shouldn't be taking that long. It should be instant, and it's not. So that's pretty much all I know and what's going on with the internet right now. I'd say more than likely, even though they said that it probably should be hooked back up and stuff by Monday, I bet mine won't be hooked up because where I'm the only person without internet and stuff here on this road, and all my neighbors have the internet, I bet mine will be the last one to ever be hooked up. And the people without power, as far as I know, they have internet, they just don't have power. So, which I'm glad that I do have power, because even though it's like probably in the 50s or something, it's still kind of cool. It's still kind of chilly and cold or whatever. The skies are beautiful outside here. That's what the clouds look like. I don't know what you would call that kind of formation on the clouds like that. What is that like in designs? Is that like herringbone or something? When it's like triangles up and down like that? Herringbone or herringbone or whatever. In design patterns. But the sky looks beautiful as far as that goes. Oh, it's just a little bit cool out here. I'm out here in pajamas and stuff. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm bored. I'm bored without the internet. I admit to it. I admit to my addiction, because I'm not even able to watch TV or nothing without the internet, because everything, how I watch TV, it goes through the internet. My service provider that's local to me that I use the internet for, it's called TVS Cable. It's the only one that realistically I can get in my area. I mean, I could get like Starlink, but it would be so expensive and it wouldn't be worth it. Because I've heard people that have got the Starlink and stuff before, and they say it's not worth it. I guess I need to do something with these limbs. I don't know really what to do with them. I don't know. I'll just let them sit, because I don't know what to do with them. I'm bored. Both of my daughters are gone too, so I am bored and I'm lonesome and I'm bored. I'm missing the internet. And that's another thing too, is I can't on the phone, because I can't see to put like titles on my videos or nothing like that. I can barely even see the comments. That's why it's taken me so long just to read them and get back to you guys. I can't see them. I can't see up close very good where I'm farsighted. Skies are gorgeous. This pond is not frozen, even though it looks like it's frozen a little bit. There's another limb right there that fell the other day from that tree there of the neighbors. Yeah, I don't know what the temperature is. I'm assuming it's probably in the 50s or 40s though. I can't really tell. It might be a little bit warmer because this where my washer and dryer or washing machine and sink comes out right here. It's kind of thawed out a little bit from yesterday. It's not that breezy or nothing though, how it was last night. It was windy last night when I had to drive and travel and stuff. I'm suspicious of that black truck there, to be honest. I won't get into it on this video, but I am definitely suspicious of that black truck. It's been passing by my house for a while now, and it has official license plates on it. I'll just put it like that. And if y'all know anything about the corruption that's going on in this county, which I don't know why that they're trying to, whatever it seems like they're trying to do to me, I ain't got nothing to do with it, but whatever. Oh well, whatever. I don't want to get into that. Sorry, this video is going to be a little bit all over the place. It's just whatever's popping in my head at the time. The sky is absolutely beautiful today, though. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous sky. Whew. It is cold out here. I have a tank top underneath of this long sleeve pajama top that I'm wearing over top of it. Let's walk out here on the front porch. Just look off. I need to wash these shoes. These are the only shoes that I have that's considered, even though they're like kind of like house shoes, but for fall and winter right now. Yeah, the sky's pretty. It is pretty. Pretty skies. Let's walk over in the bottom, or on the railroad tracks anyways. This can be very slippery. I fall here all the time, so we'll go slow. It's morning time. Looks like some trash is blew over there. That one bag's ripped open over there though. I need to clean it, I guess. I just don't feel like it or want to, to be honest. I'm sure a dog's got into it, or a coyote at nighttime or something. Got one hand in my pocket, and it's cold. I am definitely bored. We might as well walk all over here to the creek. Nothing else to do. In the bottom here. whenever it floods real bad, this bottom looks like an ocean. Sorry if I'm out of breath too. I'm out of shape. I'm trying to work on things as I can though. The sky does look pretty cool looking. Them clouds. Whew. There's a piece of paper. I thought it was a piece of tree bark. There's a little piece of corn. There's my house over there. They got bamboo over there growing, the neighbors do, across the creek. It's muddy here. We'll just walk around, I guess. See, there's the bamboo. There's bamboo down there too, at the bottom of the bottom. I don't really see that many limbs that's fell. Here's some vine. This stuff takes over. Ivy. Creek. It's awful wet and muddy around that bottom of that tree there. Might be too muddy out here to walk. Yeah, it's real muddy up here. Go on this tree. Whew. Can't quit yawning. Well, let's see how I'm gonna cross this. A little bit more muddier than I thought it would be. I guess we won't. Guess we'll just turn back around and walk the bottom part of the bottom, because I don't think I'm able to jump that ditch line this morning or get past that water and mud, and I don't feel like walking all the way around. Looks like they're having church services at the church house this morning. I think what they was doing last night, if y'all watched that video of me driving from Pike County back to the house, is they was having Christmas church services, like singings and stuff for Christmas time. It's an old regular Baptist church, so I don't go to it or nothing. You have to be like a member, I'm pretty sure, to go to that type of church, and I don't know about how it is now, but I know like in years past and stuff, the people who kind of like run the church, so to speak, they used to be very old-fashioned, but I think most of them's passed on, and they was very judgmental and stuff, and I don't know how else to describe it. You pretty much had to be a member, and they didn't like people like me that was divorced back then, or I don't know, just different things. There's some moss. I like the look of moss. It's pretty. Here is some tree bark right there. Yeah, we'll just go down here and walk the bottom part of the bottom now, since that mud puddle was in our way. It's starting to be a little bit breezy again. Whew. The skies is beautiful and blue up there. I'll stand here for a second. I have to rest. I'm out of shape so bad. There's some little limbs. Fell. That's what you call a widowmaker right there, where the tree limb or the tree trunks crossed over like that, about to break. It's a widowmaker. In other words, it's a tree that looks like it's about to fall. And back in the olden days, wives with husbands or whatever, like if there was a man going hunting or something like that in the woods and a tree fell on him, that's why they call it a widowmaker. I have heard of people, unfortunately, when I was younger, passing away and stuff from having tree limbs and stuff falling on them. Most of the time, though, it's like people that saw down trees and stuff for a living, and they'll have like a freak accident and pass away like that. At least it's peaceful this morning. Oh, looks like there has been a tree down here that's fell since the storm over here in the bottom. A lot of trash washed up on the sides of the creek bed. I wonder if my dad knows about this tree down here. Yep. I'd say it fell during the storm. Old tree. It's broke off up there, I guess. That wind was really bad on Friday night. From like 12 to 2 o'clock in the mornings, basically, when it started and stuff. There's a tree that definitely fell, though. It's rotted. Probably didn't take much for the bottom part for it to fall. It was rotted. I don't know if anybody knows about it or not, though. Getting in their way of their roadway over here. What they use as a road. This tree has, well, it's like very soft over here, muddy, kind of like quicksand, but has a swirl pattern to it. This tree does, its base and stuff. It's kind of got a thick base. All about that base. There's a bird. I think I zoomed in on it close enough. One of them's heroin birds or whatever they're called. They usually stay around here. I don't know what those are. I'm sure they're poisonous. Yeah, the ground is very soggy next to the creek. Looks like there's been on the other side of there, the creek, a tree that's fell too, or a couple trees. That one's barely hanging on there. See if I can get over here. Zoom in a little bit. Looks like there's definitely been some, what is that? Looks like cotton. I guess it's just trash though. But trees have thawed on the other side too. There's some grapevines in between there. That's got a pretty good sized trunk on it too. That tree there does. Never noticed it before. Pretty good sized tree. Looks like one of those dancing men at the top that they would put like at an auto shop, dealership, car dealership that blows in the wind. I hear some more crunching sound. I do like the sound of leaves and wood crunching or being sawed or whatever. I like the smell of it too. Love the smell of trees getting sawed on. Sawdust. There's some of those little berries mixed. I'm sure they're poisonous though. I don't know my nature and surroundings that's local to me. I wish I did, but I don't. There's some bamboo there. Yeah, that's very soggy right through here. Bamboo. I like bamboo. I don't think bamboo grows that fast for like the first 4 years. Then all of a sudden it takes off and grows like 4 feet at a time. Guys. I don't know. I guess we'll walk back up the bottom this other way. Or we could walk the railroad tracks or the road. But I think we'll stick to the bottom for now. Yeah, during that flood, it got up to about maybe 2 or 3 feet from the top of the middle part of the train tracks there. So anything down here would have been washed away. My grandpa, my dad's dad, he had his first house with his first wife about in this area, the bottom here. Whenever he had his, before he moved up there to where my uncle is next door to me now, that house with my dad's mom, his second wife. I'm sorry I'm breathing so hard, y'all. It's cold too. The ground is so soggy. Oh, what did we run up on? What kind of scatter is that? I don't even know what type of scatter belongs to what animal. To track animals. I don't know my stuff. I admit to it. Here's a little stream. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna have to get me something to drink when I get back. Seems like where my mouth or my throat has been so sore, I've been wanting to drink a lot here lately. You can tell by the way the bottom, the grass is. The last time the water got up high, it always does it the way of the water. Like how it does in the pond, the way the water flows. You can tell that by the grass. There's more scat. The bottom starts going down a little bit here. It always collects water when it floods real bad right through here. There's water again. Right here in this dip. gets real bad about collecting water. It's lower, real low right through here. There's like a little sinkhole. You can kind of tell the little bit of a hump there. And look how far down from the railroad tracks it is. I'd say it's about in that spot there, probably about 15 feet from the ground bottom there to the top of the railroad tracks. So it tells you how high the water got up in that flood we had here back in 2022, July 2022. The one we had last February wasn't as bad. Not in this area. It was worse over in Pike County than what it was in Letcher County. Alright guys, I'm gonna go up here, back up the railroad tracks. Hopefully I won't fall. I have been taking dizzy spells again. Probably because of my seizures. Probably just because of stress and worrying. But I've been taking dizzy spells the past 3 weeks now. And stuff. But that's alright. There's where the train blows the whistle at right there in front of my house. I guess we'll walk down here and I'll cut the video off. Okay. Appreciate y'all for watching. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye bye.